welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Riahjay, and I'm back with another video. Today is Tuesday morning. As you can see, I'm doing laundry. And before I start with my shenanigans, I want to say I hope all is well with you all, and I hope you all are continuing to stay about happiness, peace, and love. And I hope you all are continuing to stay determined, motivated, and focused. And I hope you all are walking in the alignment of stars that Allah has for you. So, yeah, as I said, I'm doing laundry. The baby's in school, and I had to come out, get this laundry done, and then run a few other errands. But before I show you all what I bought while running my errands, I want to tell you all a quick story about when I had a huge cyst, because I left this out in the finally ready to reveal my truth, the HS video. I left this part out because I basically was talking so fast, trying to make sure that I squeezed every bit and piece of information that I wanted to squeeze in the video, and I left out this part. But I'm going to tell y'all now, right? So around April or May of 2018, I had a boil growing on my groin, and basically it was growing so big, my babies. It grew to about this size, like the size of a golf ball. And when I tell you, I couldn't even walk. Like the night before I had went to the hospital, I was in so much pain. But like I said, I wasn't diagnosed at this time. I was just comparing all of these boils and, you know, symptoms and stuff to my herpes and my HPV. So I just let it grow and grow. I mean, I was trying to take hot baths, and I was trying to, you know, take my Valtrex and put the lidocaine on it and, you know, make it reduce in size, and, you know, so I can get better. But it was just growing and growing. And as you can see, we do have a flare up right now. Say hi, bitch. But it was growing and growing, my babies, and I remember it to a T. The night before I went to the hospital, I was actually up drinking, partying with a friend, and I jumped up. I forgot that the next day wasn't no school, so I was so fucked up and hungover that I jumped up, got the baby ready for school, and got halfway to the school, went to the store on the corner and everything. Okay, this was back when I was living uptown, obviously. Went to the store, got her snack, and literally got halfway to almost to the fucking school, and realized that there was no school. I was so hungover, my babies. So basically, as I'm walking to the school, first of all, I'm limping like a fucking crazy ass. I'm literally walking like this because my leg was in so much pain. But of course, you know, I don't care what the fuck I'm going through. My daughter goes to school every day. And this year, in fact, I mean, last year was a really rough year, kindergarten and shit, because that's when I was really going through all that. I mean, the anxiety was really bad at that point, and I was still healing from my breakup with my ex-fiance and shit, and then I was going through that shit with Ray. It was a whole lot. So she missed actually a lot of days of school in kindergarten, but first grade, she hasn't missed no days of school, and I'm a proud mama, and she gets great attendance awards every month. Okay. So as I'm limping to the school, I'm realizing, like, oh shit, there's no school. So I limped my ass back to the building, and we went upstairs and just, you know, enjoyed the rest of our day, because her mother was fucked up in the head that morning. Her mother was still fucking hungover, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So the next day was school, so I dropped her off to school limping and shit, and then I went to the hospital. So when I went to the hospital, I'm telling them that I have this huge outbreak on my groin, and they normally don't grow this big, and, you know, it's really uncomfortable. I can't even walk. I can't even, like, have my leg regularly, like, straight. Like, I have to keep it, like, open a little bit, you know, because if I do and I apply the pressure on the boil, it hurts so bad. Like, and the baths is not working, nothing is working, so I had to come into the emergency room. So they tell me, all right, well, just have a seat. We're going to call you. So finally they call me. We get in. The doctor comes in. And he's like, he's looking at it and shit, you know, touching it. I'm in so much pain. I'm trying to be strong on that fucking hospital table. And literally, he's like, this is not an outbreak. This is a cyst. And luckily you came in at this point because it looks like it wouldn't have stopped growing. So I'm like, a cyst? I've never had a cyst, you know, I get boils. So he was like, no, this is a cyst. And he was like, all right, we're gonna have to drain it because clearly it has fluids in it, and you know, we're gonna have to drain it. Okay, so I'm like, all right, inshallah. So I'm so scared on the table. I told the nurse, I don't know who the fuck she thought I was, because I told her, ma'am, do not grab me. Then I'm gonna, you know, sit and let him do his job, you know, which is, you know, make an incision in it and drain it or whatever, so I can obviously feel better, but don't touch me. So literally, when he goes in to drain the cyst, she calls herself grabbing my arm and telling me, relax, it's okay, relax. I'm like, inshallah, mashallah, amen, please give me the strength to get. I'm screaming on the hospital table while he's making the incision to fucking drain the cyst, and she's holding on to me, so that made me even more mad. So after he drained it, he like stuffed it with that gauze, you know, the gauze, that gauze stuff, the gauze pads that they have in the hospital and stuff. He like stuffed it with one of those, you know, so it could like absorb the blood that's still in there, obviously. And when, you know, when all said was done, I was like, whew, this is done. And then I was like, why would you hold on? I told the nurse, like, why would you hold on to my arm? I told you do not touch me, and you did it anyway. Like, I'm fucking grown. I don't need nobody to hold me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a baby. So she was like, I know, but I just wanted you to relax, you know, and let him do his job. I'm letting him do his job. Just because I'm screaming and shit and I'm in pain, that don't mean that I'm, you know, preventing him from doing his job. So I just wanted to tell y'all the story of the fucking big ass cyst that was growing on my groin at the middle of 2018, because I had left that out. So at that point, that's when I knew that this wasn't the herpes that I was talking about all along, because after he looked at my skin and stuff on my pubic area and my groins, he was like, it actually looks like you have acne inversion. Now, I'm not a dermatologist, so I can't diagnose you with that, but herpes does not form on the pubic, you know, outside of the vagina, you know, and it doesn't look like this. So I was like, really? Because all this time, I thought that's what it was. So long story short, my babies, that's when because I was already doing research on my own as to what am I going through, but I wasn't going to the dermatologist or the doctor for it. I was just trying to read up on things, and then I came across some girl's video on YouTube talking about HS, and that's when I realized everything she was describing, you know, the boils, they get filled with pus, it can have like an odor to it, you know, if you eat a lot of dairy, if you eat a lot of sugar, if you are, you know, like if you're what is it called, the fat body mass, you know, like if you have more fat on your body than you are supposed to, according to, you know, like health.com and shit, all of this can affect the disease, you know. So that's when I just started really learning about HS, and then the doctor, that was even more putting on the cake, because when he said that this is not herpes, I'm like, really? Like all these fucking years I'm dealing with these symptoms, not knowing that this is not fucking herpes. So technically, I haven't had an outbreak since I got diagnosed with the disease when I was 14. And the HPV that I have, that doesn't bother me at all. I mean, I was diagnosed when I was 18, when I found out that I was pregnant with Wookie. And that doesn't bother me at all. All the symptoms that I've been dealing with is from the HS. So anyways, now that I told y'all the story of the big ass cyst that was growing on my groin, I can get to the juicy part. So I went to the Family Dollar and I bought Wookie. And it's snowing right now. It just started snowing. Let me try to. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's actually snowing outside. It's actually snowing out there. Like really, like when I took Wookie to school, it was just like flakes. Like we could really barely see the flakes, but I got her to see like one or two fall down before she went in. I saw like 2 or 3. And so now it's coming down really heavy though. They like ice the grounds and everything. So yeah, I got 5 minutes left. Let me hurry up. So I went to the store, and you know, Valentine's Day is coming up. So I had asked Wookie. Every year she's been my Valentine since she's been born anyway. But this year I wanted to go all out. You know, my baby's getting older. She now is realizing and recognizing and understanding everything much more. She'll be 7 this year. So I said, let me go all out. It's Thursday. She has her drumming show with her after school program. And basically, since that's Valentine's Day, I don't want to wait until, right? It'll make more sense if I pull up with her Valentine's Day gift instead of going home and, you know, then me and her have our own. I mean, we already have so many intimate moments, but I'm talking about, like, you know, making her feel special and truly like she is my Valentine. So I had to get some more things today. So I bought her this bag. Happy Valentine's Day. And I already bought some heart lollipops and heart chocolates last week, so that's also gonna go in here. So I also bought her a Vampirina coloring book, so that's gonna go in. I bought her a heart chocolate rose. I'm so happy. I bought her a Mickey Mouse puzzle. I bought her, this is so cute. I bought her a teddy bear, and it says cutie. So we're gonna put that in here. And then I bought her this money, you know, like this to count money and stuff. She's already learning how to count money because I show her, but this is so cute. You know, so we'll put that in there. And then basically the chocolate, I'm gonna fill it up with the chocolates and the heart-shaped chocolates and the heart-shaped lollipop. So I'm so happy. My baby's gonna be so hyped. How cute is that? I literally never had a Valentine in my life. Literally. I literally never had a Valentine where somebody go all out for me, you know, and show me that I'm appreciated and I'm loved. I never had that. But that's okay, because I know my husband is out there, and I know that the day we meet and until forever and eternity, that he's going to appreciate me as I'm going to appreciate him, and he's going to love me, and he's going to shower me with presents and gifts, and you know, not just materialistic things either, like, but with his words and his actions, and you know, his hard work and determination. And inshallah, I'm saving as y'all know, I am celibate, and I'm saving myself for my husband. And whenever he wants to find me, I'm right here. I'm from New York City. I'm from Brooklyn. Can't tell you exactly where I'm from, but follow me on Instagram at Riahjaysreality. Follow me on Twitter at Riahjaysreality. And subscribe to my YouTube, Riahjaysreality. And those are the 3 platforms you can find me at. And if you want to email me and be more discreet, you can. My email is in my description box below, and you can DM me. But currently I'm not able to get into my DMs because my phone is low on space, and the only space that I have for my phone is for my YouTube and for vlogging. So unfortunately, but you can send it and I'll get it. I'll definitely get it, you know, but I'm just not active with my DMs as I used to be. So yeah, my babies, I'm going to continue this laundry. The laundry has 25 minutes left on the dryer, and after this I'm gonna go home and eat breakfast because I haven't done none of that. I haven't ate breakfast, I haven't showered. I know y'all see that I have on basically the same clothes that I bought. If you follow me on IG, then you know I have on like the same outfit from yesterday, but I didn't go nowhere yesterday. I just went to pick Wookie up from school. So this is the outfit that I have on. And then I gotta find the baby a red or orange shirt because for her drumming show, first graders have to wear red or orange, and she doesn't have no red or orange shirt. That's kind of strange. She only has like a peachy color dress. I mean, so if I can't find a shirt, you know, some little cheap shirt real quick, then she gonna wear that peachy dress with a sweater or a shirt underneath. Anyways, I'm gonna end this content video. now, and I want to say thank you all for watching, my babies, and I'll see you all in my next video.